This week, we are taking a close look at the ways Canadians fall victim to scams. We often think the risks are just monetary, but they can also have a negative impact on your health. Bernie Garrett is the Associate Director of Infrastructure and Technology at UBC and an Associate Professor of Nursing. He's been researching health scams and joins us now to tell us what him and his team found. Bernie, first of all, what are the most common types of health scams you discovered?
Oh, hi, Dan. Yeah, there's quite a huge number of them, actually. And examples of deception in healthcare and what we call scams are huge, from unlicensed health professionals, pharmaceutical malpractice, substandard medical devices, nutritional supplements, magic machine, health machines, fake medical research even. And of course, we have our celebrity wellness gurus, social health influencers, and alternative health and medicine as well have a role here.
It's a lot to take in, especially for people who are scrolling a lot. How can these scams cause medical complications for people?
Well, there's a number of issues. I mean, even simple ones. I mean, one of the main ones that we found was obviously supplement and nutritional supplement and herbal remedy sales. And even things like that, if you're not careful with the dosing, you can do yourself harm. For example, even large doses of vitamin C can cause nausea, diarrhea, cramps. Or zinc, another common one. You can overdose on that and lead to copper deficiency and problems, or even simply vitamin D. Too much causes buildup of calcium in the blood, and you can get kidney stones. So they all have concerns that we should be worried about.
You mentioned social media influencers. Has the rise of professionals or dietitians or dermatologists on social media made people more trusting on taking online advice?
I think it's a general trend in virtually everything is on social media now, and it's mainly the advertising, not necessarily the professionals, although they are indeed advertising more on social media. But I mean, and anybody who scrolls a feed or looks at a news item is going to get something pop up that's usually a health scam. I mean, the classic one I'm getting this week is apparently if I do chair yoga for a short course, I'm going to become extremely buff. But this sort of thing is everywhere, as I'm sure we've all seen.
If that works, please let me know. Who is most likely to fall victim to a health scam? Does it depend on age? What other factors?
Yeah, so they're very careful how they target these scams, particularly aiming very much at women and younger people. I mean, women are often responsible for the main health provider in family units. In society, and so they do tend to get targeted. But also young people, we see a lot of things like skin treatments, weight loss, things that relate to body image and bodybuilding, etc., that are targeted at adolescents and young people who have particular concerns in this area. Interestingly, we also found older people tend to be a bit more conservative and are more likely to actually reject scams or recognize them.
And finally, we appreciate your time. What are some ways to tell the difference between real health offers and scams? Any tips?
Yeah, so we developed a tool which you can get if you just Google UBC health scam detection tool, you'll find it. And there's a lot of things you can look at. For example, does it make amazing claims? And the classic one is before and after photos. And does it suggest the product is hard to find or in short supply and you have to take advantage of an offer rapidly? Do they give you gifts? Do they use mainly celebrities to advertise or people's stories to advertise it rather than actual research and science? So there's a lot of those things that should be red flags to everyone that what they're seeing isn't a genuine health product.
Bernie Garrett, Associate Director of Infrastructure and Technology at UBC. Thanks for joining us. All the best with the chair yoga.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye, Dan.